What's up, MP? MP, you win the play of the month so much they should.
Coming up next, the Jazz taking on the Spurs for the welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action, and what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical. And highly intensified.
And tonight, MP really wants to pile up the dunks, make his point in the paint.
Yeah, he wants to go viral with a few monster slams. Facing off with some great rim protectors, not going to be easy, but MP seems determined to make it happen.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Malik Beasley, and it's Jenkins in at the point. Here's Furphy. Nice D from Junior. Doncic looking it over. Three-pointer, Fox. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. And Fox with a clear path to the basket.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
A wide open look here for Wright, and he's good on the three ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Junior kicks to Fox. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And it's Junior missing.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Back to Beasley. Pass to Jenkins. The kick out to Wright. The offensive rebound, McKinney, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
Jacks up a three. Hassel misses.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
And here in January, a few teams starting to solidify their spots in the power rankings. Others not so much. Taking a look at Toronto. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when I look at San Antonio, they were projected to be one of, if not the best team in our league, and thus far, they have not disappointed.
Easily outside. Jazz passing it around. Here's the teardrop. And foul on the... Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Shooting for Utah, McKinney, 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed. 2 reviews.
Action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it, with double checking, and the game continues on.
And he ends up missing both free throws. And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along and then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
Back to right. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Jenkins kicks to right. Misses the 3. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
San Antonio shooting their first foul shots of the night here. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another injury, Michael Jordan.
For Utah, they have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. First one falls for them. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting. There's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And Fox gets it to go.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Jazz have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. There's a good screen. Shot's good by Furphy.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Pass to Castle. Now Junior, guarded by Wright. Here's Wembanyama. It's good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Jenkins the pass to Beasley. Now Jenkins. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Furphy, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Pass to Furphy. Down low. Here's Wright. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Castle. Now, here's Junior. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas. A 3-point spread on the scoreboard. Here's Furphy. Pass to Beasley. Fox with the steal. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Vassell. Knocks down the 3-ball.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Black kicks to Beasley. Can they get it? Rebounded by Joe.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
And that one's good, Junior.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And the Jazz making a change here. Back the pass to Wright. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Junior. Out to Doncic. Knocked away and stolen by Wright. To the paint. The shake. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Josh Green's checked in for Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 9. Doncic kicks to Junior. Here's Joe. The 3-pointer off the mark. Utah shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Here's Murray. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
So effective from the mid-range. Can't give Murray room to get that one off.
Here's Junior. That is a great finish!
Oh, my.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Pass to Murray. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer right. Rebound San Antonio. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins. And looking for number 8 tonight.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Murray with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Murray, no good.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that for that.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And the Jazz with some changes. Simmons comes in for Wright, and it's Jenkins in for Burks. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Murray. Excellent D there from Junior.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Here's Doncic. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Murray with it. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. Here's Jenkins. Hits it from three-point range.
Oh, unselfish play. What you like about Murray, he doesn't get tunnel vision with the ball. He keeps his eyes up and his options open.
Here's Joe. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's San Antonio up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Doncic out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Junior. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Fox in at the one. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
There's a screen. Pass to Filipowski. There's the three. And it's Junior with the rebound.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Outside for Wembanyama. Trains the three-pointer. Wembanyama's got 9.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Mavericks, was phenomenal. He came away with 41 points and did his job on defense with an impressive number of steals. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Castle's checked in for San Antonio. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Black. San Antonio with the rebound. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good.
Here's Junior. Simmons with the defensive effort. Jazz trail by 15 for 3. Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
And the Spurs making a change here. Baji's checked in. Here's Junior. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. 18 points for Junior.
excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Here's Jenkins. From outside, off the mark.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Pass to Junior.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
San Antonio making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Utah's on defense. It's an 18-point game. Castle. No good with the triple. Utah's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill front. Pass to Filipowski. To halt the run. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And checking out some numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Curry's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Black, coming off 31 points last game. McKinney kicks to Jenkins. Over Fox. Pass to Black. Here's the screen. Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Black's got 5 now.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
The kick out to Fox. Here's Castle. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And stolen by Junior. It's good. Junior's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
They set the pick. Here's Filipowski. He has yet to score. 6 on the shot clock. And Curry pulls it down.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Driving in. Doesn't go for him. Jazz trailed by 19. And the foul called on Junior. That's foul number 2 for him. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. A different look now for San Antonio. Green comes in for Curry. And it's Isaiah Joe in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Furphy. Offensive rebound. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's McKinney. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Here's Black. He's got 5. One-on-one here. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
White, the pass to Black. Over Joe. Kicks it out to Beasley. The 3. And it's Junior with the rebound. Spurs leading by 19 points. Out to the right wing. pass to Doncic. Here's Joe. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Joe's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Jazz shooting the ball poorly, just 28%. And the foul called on Junior. That's his third foul of the game.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
Vassell, he's checked in for Castle. Here's Wright, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Vassell outside. The three for Doncic. A rebound by the Jazz.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Furphy, covered by Joe. Black kicks to Wright, pass to Furphy. And here's Beasley. 6 to shoot. A 3 ball. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Junior with it. Vassell was screen on Wright. And it's Junior missing.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive. He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greggy lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Right from outside. Here's McKinney. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Joe with it, working on Black. 54 seconds left to play in the first half. And there it is for him.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Pass to Furphy. Here's McKinney, covered by Vassell. McKinney passes to Black. The kick out to Wright. Bangs home the trifecta. Wright's got 13.
Well, he's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
Junior dishes to Green. Junior sets the screen for Green. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Spurs delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might, and just to throw you guys a little curveball here. What's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. Now, if you're watching TV, you know, it jumps out at you. But the players on the court don't even notice it.
That's because you are.
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Jazz.
They have to be better offensively. Shooting under 40%. You know how to fix that?
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And now an update on Victor Wembanyama from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Spurs head athletic trainer. And guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. Right in the heart of the schedule, this is a major blow. The coaches are going to find out a lot about their team. Guys?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it, as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. They've got Wright, and it's McKinney in at the 5. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. DA, thanks. Jenkins with it, now guarded by Fox. Right. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio leading by 21. Outside, Fox. Pass to Doncic. Now, Junior. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by McKinney. McKinney's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And stolen by Junior. Stolen. And the foul called on Junior. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
So that brings him up to 4 fouls. So he's forced to hold himself back a little now, which may make him a target for the offense.
Beasley outside. Pass to Jenkins. Lets it go with a 3.
And the fast hands from Fox on defense. He never lets up on the pressure. Really makes you work for the shot.
Good on the triple.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Jazz have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Beasley with a screen on Fox. And Jenkins kicks to Wright. The Jazz working the ball around now. 3 on the clock. There's the triple.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic on the floor.
Oh, they keep the ball out of the cylinder, but pick up a foul in the process. 2 shots at the line. For San Antonio, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Goes up on the wing. A rebound by the Jazz. McKinney's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
Right. It's a 2-pointer. Rebound San Antonio. Doncic has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Now, Junior. He's got 32. Vassell outside. Puts it up. Nice open look, but it's no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in team free throws. The Jazz, number 1.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
Wright sets a screen for Jenkins. Shoots over Fox. Jenkins can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 22. Vassell outside. Jump shot is good. Vassell's got 5 points so far. Jazz have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Here's Furphy. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Spurs have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Utah Jazz. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Monday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And guys, this is the kind of stretch of the schedule that you dream of. Winnable games at home against opponents you know you have a talent advantage over. It would take a lot for this team to not be successful over this stretch.
And that one, good. 8 points for him.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Outside, Green fires from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
McKinney passes to Jenkins. Here's McKinney. Pass to Black. Now here's Jenkins. And stolen by Junior. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And good that time. Green's got 5 points now this quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Jenkins.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz, number 5, DeJounte Murray.
Green, the screen. Here's Junior. Off target from outside. Utah has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Junior sets the screen for Fox. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. The lead is 15. Junior's out there with Isaiah Joe. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Castle in at the 2 spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game. And he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Jazz trail by 16. And the foul called on Junior. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Look, he's got to play smart now. One more foul and he's gone.
Here's the 3. And there's Jenkins. That's good on the assist by Murray.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And it's Junior missing. The Jazz shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. And Junior throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
It's rebounded by Jenkins. Jenkins got his 6th rebound on the night. Murray surveying the D. Outside, Simmons. Murray with the bounce pass. Jenkins got a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz, number 43.
Here's Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up the baseline. Rebounded by Joe.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And the foul called on Junior. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish this day.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.
Long season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work.